Hi, I'm Haley Garcia, founder of the Garcia Real Estate Group.
And I'm Darren Morris. I'm a broker associate with the Haley Garcia Group.
So Darren, I'm so excited to talk today and to have a discussion about why we feel consumers should have a buyer's agent represent them when they're buying a house.
Well, the number one reason is expertise and market knowledge. These days, buyers are inundated with a ton of market knowledge, and you need somebody that's in the market 24 hours a day almost, that's what it feels like, and is able to portray that knowledge to my buyer clients.
Absolutely. You know, I always see our clients and they are very busy living their lives.
Yes.
They have full-time jobs.
So true.
Many of them have families. And so they've already got a very full life. So while the internet provides so much information to us as consumers, who's going to help you decipher what's accurate and what isn't?
Right. There's so many nuances that go with neighborhood stats, neighborhood market reports, and you really need a professional that's looking at those every day.
Right. That's in it, living it, breathing it every single day, and watching for these market trends to change, right? Because that also can affect what you might offer on a property.
Yes, very true.
Darren, I'm curious, when you're meeting with a new client and it is a potential buyer seeking representation, what kind of advice do you give them as it relates to negotiations and when they choose to make an offer to a selling agent?
Well, if you think about it, all these sellers have their own agents. So it's imperative that my buyers have their own agent negotiating on their behalf as well.
Right, because if they don't, they're potentially negotiating with someone like myself.
Absolutely. And nobody wants that.
So Darren, when you're working with a potential new buyer, how do you explain to them the benefits of using a buyer's agent when it comes to having access to new properties coming on the market? Because you know, in markets like ours, we have no inventory most of the time. So accessibility is a big deal.
Sure. Well, one of the benefits working on a big listing team such as the Garcia Real Estate Group is that I get first access to all the properties that come through our office.
Right. And you know, a lot of those properties by seller's choice are non-MLS, which means the public doesn't have access to it.
Right.
And so whenever you've got a buyer's agent working on your behalf and they have this initial access to properties that are non-MLS, they're actually getting to see something that no one else is going to be able to see at all.
Yes. As you can see, the biggest mistake is not having someone to represent you.
It can cost you thousands of dollars. You will potentially be negotiating against a very skilled listing broker alone, and you could possibly miss out on the home of your dreams.
Call us at the Garcia Real Estate Group today if you'd like to discuss what it looks like to have someone represent you.